Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing you as much nerdy content as possible. Today for you, we're back in Dragon Village M. It's that time again. We're doing our Rate Up summon, and I waited till the very end of January because I was just not happy with the last couple that they've had, and I'm glad I waited because we have a light that showed up. And if you've seen my recent video about what dragon to pick, I'm really leaning into getting the light Spirit Dragon, but I don't want to commit to that unless I know I can get a good supply of lights to really kind of get me going down that path. So for the light to show up today is a possibility. I definitely want to try to get some of these. I'm going to go all out here. I've got 60,000 diamonds I'm going to drop on this. That's double our normal monthly amount. I've saved up so much for about a month and a half or so now. I've just been waiting, okay? And I'm ready to do this. Hopefully we're going to get a couple. That's what I'm hoping for. At least 2 light darkness. And if we can get that, I think I'll probably cave and get the light Spirit Dragon finally. Alright, let's get in here. Let's start. It's going to be a little longer than normal. So I kind of want to just get going as fast as possible through these without, of course, just hitting the skip button, and because then that would be like a 30-second long video, and that's not very fun. So, and I like the the building anticipation, not only for myself, but for the viewers. So, what are we looking for this time around, right? The same thing we're always looking for. No, but really, we are kind of looking for the same thing that we usually are looking for. We're always looking for light and dark fodder. I'm not really worried about getting a dark Bane. Like I said in the previous videos, we got the dark Poseidon now. Pretty happy with him. He'll do a pretty good job for us, I think. We're looking for more dragons that's going to help us in Clan Dungeon. I think Clan Dungeon is probably where I need to improve the most right now. I'm pretty happy everywhere else. Ancient Tower, I'm clearing that. I'm getting almost top 20 every time that event comes around. As well as PvP, I'm in the top 30s. I'm on page 1 now, so that feels pretty good. Out of however many people play this game, several thousand, I'm in the top 30, so that feels pretty great. Finally, after years of playing this game and being stuck at like 100, so that's pretty good. We can always improve with maybe a couple dragons. But I don't expect us to just pull a light spirit, or pull a dark Gaian. Getting those would be something I would have to pick. So, and I don't really, I'd prefer not to, but if you got to, you got to. If we could pull one of those, that would be absolutely incredible and just like make my whole, 2020 or 2021 at that point. Yeah, 2020's already shot, buddy. Sorry. So moving on from there, what realistically are we looking to pull? What could we pull? Besides, of course, the light darkness, which is our goal. We definitely don't want the water frost. Terrible dragon. Frost are garbage. I can't even believe they put him in the banner, honestly. It makes kind of no sense. As old of a dragon as it is. Really, both of these are pretty old. But, oh well. Fodder is fodder, I suppose. Let's see, Tilky. I wouldn't mind getting some Tilkies. I think I'm ready to change things up. My bottom lane Clan Dungeon, it could use some overhaul. I'll admit it. I use my light clown dragon way too much as a leadership. Well, I was using it as leadership. I'm not even using it as my leadership anymore for the crit rate. I switched over and I'm using Urian because Urian just gives a flat attack buff to everyone. So without needing that light smart up there or the light clown for the crit rate, he's not really needed, honestly. I would be much better off dropping him for another 2 mana cost dragon for sure. So doubling up on like the smart drag, or not the smart dragons, I do this every time. The Tilkies are a great option. There's the new dragon out there, I forget his name, the one that just came out. But he's a single target attacker. As well as, I could always roll it back and go back to the spirals. I can run the spirals. That's one I always keep forgetting. The toy dragon is spiral. I don't understand the connection there in the name, but it is what it is. And I could get my playset back of those. I've since trashed them and used them for or not mastery fodder, that's for sure. I used them for like 5-star or something fodder of that nature, so I don't have those anymore. But super easy. Just as soon as I pull them, I could instantly make them again. So thinking about running doubles of those, just for more raw damage, and 2 mana cost attackers are always just better than 3 mana cost dragons. So I'm just in a clan. We're seeing people hit over 200 million every time they go into clan dungeon, and I'm over here struggling between 120 and 140 and 150 million, and I've felt like blowing my mind. I'm just doing so amazing. I couldn't break 100 million for the longest time, and then here recently I've just started, like, I don't know, just changing small things and just increasing my damage exponentially. So, oh, here we go. Got a triple. Come on, get that light type. Come on, light type. Here we go. Come on. Give it to us. Yes, all right. There's one. All right, we got one. That's great. That's awesome. So we'll just keep cranking from there. At least get us one more, and I'll feel pretty great. And we're only, I don't know, a sixth of the way or so into this, so that's pretty good. We still got plenty more to go, so we have plenty more chances to get those light types. So yeah, top lane, Tilky. Tilky would be great, just for added damage, especially for the lower levels where you can get away with running multiple DPSs. At one point, I do usually have to drop one of my DPSs to add in a tank. Usually I add in Lightning God Dragon because he puts those shields up around everybody. So having him in there makes my bottom lane survive longer, because at that point I'm less worried about top lane doing damage and just surviving the boss. So that way my bottom lane, because that's where all my damage is anyways, realistically, that's where all the good damage is. I don't need them getting attacked by the boss because my top lane dies so fast. So dropping down from 2 DPS down to 1 DPS on top lane just makes the most sense when you get in those higher stages. But earlier stages, like I'm saying though, I could definitely get away with changing up my DPSs and getting to 2 mana cost attackers instead of a 2 and a 3. And that 3, the cooldown timer is just so unrealistic, especially running Urian, who's reducing my cooldown timers anyway on the 2 manas. So, yep, that's definitely the goal for that, but we need Tilky to do that. So, maybe we'll get a Tilky, maybe not. I keep pulling the Earth. The Earth was a rate up when it first came out, and that's the only thing. I've pulled 1 or 2 since then of the Tilkies, and that's it. It's just the Earth type. As far as bottom lane is concerned, kind of similar issues of I've since started running building up the hedge bats again because of the promise of being able to run multiple attackers, and but to do that I really also kind of need more of the mellow dragons. I have the earth one, which is doing phenomenal when we come against water. Wow. Yeah, the earth one is just killing it. So just because he reduces the cooldown timers and gets mana and buffs attack, I mean, he just does so much, as well as he's kind of a decent attacker on his own. So I would definitely love to get all the mellows, and it kind of is a little, jab in my side, because there for a while I was pulling the fire one over and over and over, and I thought I kept one fire one. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I got rid of, like, out of the 4 or 5 fire mellows I pulled there for a while, I haven't kept any of them. And I thought I did. I thought I kept one. So I need another one of those, which means I'll probably never get one because I've gotten it so many times that the game's like, nah, you don't need that. You deleted it over and over. You don't want it. Well, so, yeah, my bad. Also, when I was looking through my book, I've never pulled a watermellow at all. I don't know how that's possible. As long as I've been playing this game for years and years, and as old, I mean, Mellow's been around since I started playing this game, you would thought I would have pulled one by now, but apparently not. So, Mellows for bottom lane, definitely looking for that. Just so that way, I'd like to run a combination of one of each hedge bat for each different element, as well as one big multi-attacker. Dark Bane, Poseidon, Mini, whoever, and just run that combo with a Mellow also, and then you just have Fire Bagma there soaking up the damage up front, worth some sort of healer as well. I run Dark Monas and everything. Some people do change. They run the element specific, which isn't a bad thing. Just I hate some of my options are things that scale off of like attack and stuff like that, and those just melt when you get in those higher stages. Anything that's not either HP or defense based healers, just terrible. They just die so bad. But the nice thing about running element specific is that, one, it is reduced damage, and on top of that, also they get the cooldown reduction because you're the countering element for the week, and so you get shorter cooldowns, which is really, really nice. Which my Dark Monas does not get most of the time, of course, because he's only dark. But at the same time, he's such a boss. I mean, he puts that invuln shield on like whoever's up front just taking all those hits. He puts the invuln shield on them, and it doesn't matter because his passive will heal him anyways. So I don't even have to worry about the drag seal. Only time I ever start using the drag seal is like the last 2 or 3 days out of the whole week do I actually use my drag seal a little bit. And it's not even until the last day that I actually like regularly heal throughout the whole battle over and over numerous times. So it's not even that important. I know that's crazy to say that's not that important to have a healer, but it's important to have a healer. Just I don't necessarily need the element specific ones every week, just because my Dark Monas can handle it so well. So yeah, the Mellow, that's what we're looking for. Mellow as well on that bottom lane for bottom lane. In general, of course, I'm looking. If you've seen my video, like I said, where I'm debating on what dragons to get, kind of looking at my PvP stuff mostly, just because I like to improve there. I don't want to spend my one and only dragon of choice on something that I need several of. It's like I could get the Dark Mellow, but realistically, how is that any better than choosing the Water Mellow that I've never gotten, or choosing the Light Mellow, whatever. Also, I have been collecting all those shards out of the shard shop, so I'm probably just gonna make one myself at this point. Yeah, so Light Spirit would definitely be nice if we could just somehow pull it and I don't have to actually use my ticket to get it. Just because, I mean, it's going to hit, I would say, pretty equally as hard as my Earth Kamui dragon does. I would say they're pretty on par with DPS. The thing is, though, that silence is just huge. Being able to silence anything on the opposing team is always a huge boon for sure. So having silence on a crazy strong DPS, that's really something I'd love to have. The other option, which was pointed out to me, was running Dark Gaian. So it does the thing where it like takes damage in place of allies, but it does it to 2. So similar to like Angaris, or Power Dragon, or Jaryung. There's some hard names in this game. So yeah, it takes that, which that's cool. Doesn't do it as fast. It doesn't change as quickly as something like what's his name? Best dragon in the game, Tropheus. I say best dragon, but no. Tropheus just does it so fast, but he only does it for one ally at a time. But he's always able to quickly switch between whoever's the lowest. But again, he only does it for 1, whereas the other one does it for 2. So in theory, he's already got the 2 lowest. But his big deal is whenever one of the team members drops to like 20% health, I think it is, or 30%, something like that. He puts invuln on the whole team, on your whole team, and that's incredible. Plenty of times where I've almost got, someone goes to one-shot me. Yeah, they kill off a few dragons, but whoever gets the one invuln shield from Tropheus, and then Tropheus gets his own invuln shield if he needs it. What I like about Tropheus, though, is that he gets to just use his over and over. The cooldown is super low. It's like every 8 seconds or something like that. So it's great when you're just dealing with single target attack enemies, but it doesn't work so well against those big AoEs. But at the same time, being able to use it over and over and over is great. Whereas Gaian, you're only going to get one good use out of it, and then that's it. So you got to be able to win before whatever AoE just almost annihilated you before it comes off a cooldown. You need to be able to win in that amount of time. So that's not the greatest. It's good. It's not as good, I would say, as the reusable single target one. I think I like the single target one better. But the thing that just sets it so far beyond Tropheus is the fact that its attack skill silences. I mean, just 3 enemies that you get to target, and you get to silence them for however long. And I think it's a pretty good chance of it actually working and going off. I would so much rather have that than Tropheus's. Tropheus is nice and all, but I mean, that's, apples and oranges there. It's crazy different. Yeah, so Gaian is just Dark Gaian specifically, because he's the one that puts up the invuln shield. I have the Water Gaian, which is cool. He does, the bubble around allies and stuff like that, and does the silence. Oh, cool. We got another triple. Come on, another light. Come on, get it to us. No. Oh, it is a light. But it's Ordo. That was awkward. I guess you got to be careful what you ask for. It's right. It's like wishing to a genie here. Okay. Well, that's awkward. I know some people that would kill for a light Ordo. Wow. Well, that's awkward. Just doing all this talking. I didn't even consider pulling a light Ordo. Well then. Yeah. Talk about losing your train of thought. Yeah, I have the Water Gaian who does the same stuff, right? He puts takes damage in place of, as well as his drag skill has the silence ability on it. It just doesn't put up the invuln shields when your team drops below a certain threshold. Man, light Ordo. Not even in the banner or anything like that. Ordo. I guess Ordo was the one that was most of this month. It was the Fire Ordo, though, which was garbage. Absolute trash. So I was not going to spend my diamonds on such a trash dragon, because it gets this whole boon thing off of damage over time effects. And come on, what a garbage system in this game. Really, damage over time is just so outdated and so just underdeveloped. It hasn't progressed. All these updates with the game and stuff, and damage over time has not received any kind of update. There's a reason no one uses damage over time. It's because it's trash. Really, truly. If you ever watched my old clan dungeon video, that was one of the methods that we used early on, was damage over time, as killing the boss and doing damage and stuff. We were 10 million or something, and that was it. We were throwing on all the damage over time what we could, and really just stacking those suckers up, and it peaked out at 10 million. So as soon as we switched off of that and just switched to just raw damage, just the numbers, we just started climbing that ladder. I think we kind of stalled out at around 40 million there for a while, and then just something changed, and then we shot up again. I kind of capped out at 80 million for a long time, whereas others, they just kept going, and 150 million, and I was stuck at 80 million. And then I finally hit 100 million, and they're swinging 180 million, and I was like, oh crap, okay. And here recently, I finally got to, about, I just jumped again all of a sudden. I'm at like 140 million or so, and they're up there at like 250 million a swing. Just absolutely terrifying. So it's like I'm always just like 8 steps behind. I say that, but I mean 150 million is still just, to most people that watch this channel, 150 million is just mind-boggling. I know, because I was there. I could never have, in a million years, when I was stuck at 10 million, think that it was possible to do 150 million. I was like, man, my teams feel pretty good. I don't know what I could do more. Yeah, if you only knew. So that's the importance of doing mastery fodder, though. Getting mastery 10 is just, you jump up so significantly when you hit mastery level 10. It's nuts how much, like, crazy more damage you can do at mastery 10. Just because you can get, you know, that crit rate or crit damage or attack percentage buff, and it's like almost an entire rune's worth. So if you choose the crit rate, you know, you can make that your center rune, a crit damage rune percentage instead of a crit rate, and just fly off the rails on how much damage you can do at that point. Just a simple like rune swap like that, just getting that one last little mastery fodder. Just the first 9 doesn't even compare. I mean, the last 4 are pretty good realistically, but it's that final one that is just ridiculous. And that's what a lot of newer players, they kind of don't realize, that is because they've never seen it, they've never done it, so they've never, you know, they're like, what is really one mastery gonna do? If you only knew. So, and I feel like that's kind of how the new rune system is people are like, why do I want to go through all this effort of trying to get these stupid 7-star runes that are so ridiculously hard to get? Because when you get them, it's just mind-blowing of how much more damage you can do. So, especially overall, especially if you got a full playset of like the correct ones. I've only gotten 2 7-star runes still to this day. One of them, phenomenal. It was like an HP rune, like HP percentage rune. Oh yeah, buddy. So I put that on my Dark Monis to help with the heals. But yeah, those percentages, I mean, it's an extra 10%, which is, you know, you calculate that up, 10% on top of whatever you're slinging that's a pretty good jump. And that's just one rune. Now you get 3 of those, that's 30%. That's in a game where it gets really like a thin line on who's better between who in PvP and Coliseum, is by these percentages. And it's like, oh, you're 2% over me? Well, crap, that means you're gonna win because I can't compete with that. Just that little bit of a buff is more than mine. So when you start throwing out, well, I've got 30% on you. Oh crap, well, I might as well just forfeit and not even do this match, because there's no way I'm competing with someone that's that far ahead of me. So yeah, just rambling, but it's some real stuff. This is what real, like, in-game level thoughts come out of my head every day. The things that, you know, you think about when I'm sitting there grinding out levels or doing my dailies, whatever, doing my PvP matches, and this is the stuff that I just, like, comes to my mind randomly. But I'm not thinking about what dragons I wish I could pull in a video. This is what happens when your videos are extremely long and all you have to do is just ramble on and on. This is my mind in PvP when I'm just watching and waiting for a triple crack. Nope, that would have been too good to be true. So yeah, if we don't pull another, oh man, I still need to go back and look at that light Ordo. I didn't really like them. I remember I didn't like them overall, but then other people have just been singing their praises, like, as good possible dragons to use. So yeah, I'll have to go back and look at it after this video and read up on it, just to make sure Because essentially we've only pulled the one light darkness, which is going to be fodder. I haven't pulled a second one like I was hoping for. Maybe this is it? Nope. In 60,000 diamonds, you'd think we'd pull at least 4 triple cracks. We pulled 2, and we're like 75% of the way there. So we should at least get 1 more, but we should have gotten 2 more. Unless we're just phenomenally lucky, which we've done double triples before. Maybe today is the day we finally get another double triple. We've only had 1 in the 2.5 years we've had this channel. Well, at least that I've been covering this game on this channel. Need more light types. We'll need more light pops, I guess. Hatches. We're getting to the end of the wire though. We're like maybe almost 5/6 of the way through there. So I guess more than 75% now. And nothing exciting. So yeah, those are kind of what the things, pretty much everything in my video that I went over that I debated using, that I could have used the selection ticket on. That's what we're hoping to pull. I mean, the list is just huge when you really think about it. I didn't go over too many different ones, but the ones I did go over, there's several of them where I could have used any of the elements, like Mellow Dragon, right? I have the Earth one. That leaves 4 other, was it 5 other? No, 4. Yeah, 4 more elements I could use of the Mellow Dragons. Tilky, same thing. I think they're missing 1 element of Tilky. They don't have every element for that one. But again, I've got the Earth type, and that's it. So I could use all the other elements that come for Tilky. So when you really kind of start looking at it like that, is like, yeah, there's a huge like selection, like 15 dragons I could definitely use, and I pretty much never pull any of them. But I guess when you compare that to however many there actually are in this game of 5 stars, and you're only getting like 2 per video, it makes sense that I never get the ones I need. I do wish I could at least pull 1 more triple crack though. Oh, there we go. Triple crack. Complain enough and it'll eventually show up. That's my motto. What a motto. Hey, oh, dang it. I so thought it was a light darkness. It looked so much like it. I mean, the white and everything, even like the light blue. Oh, what a waste. Oh, you're such a waste. Get out of here. Water Frost. Taking up my triple crack spot. Ugh. So, yeah, and in the next, what, 3 sets we have going here? I know I said 60,000. I might just go ahead and do that extra bonus one there. I literally have no idea how many sets we've done. It's an absurd amount. Water Frost getting in my way like that. Like I said, we should, like, we were going to get 1 more triple crack. Like, we had to. I do wish it was a light, though. But maybe we'll get really lucky and we'll get the 4th like we should. We should get 4 in total. The chances are pretty slim, though, at this point. I would just say, since we just got that one, I mean, we're at least, 5-6 sets off from getting a second one, so. Oh, man. Stupid Water Frost. Like, why couldn't you at least been a good dragon or something interesting? Just, I don't know. I guess it's better than a fire type. That's all we need is more random fire types. Getting to the end. The end is nigh. So how did you people like the, if you're still here listening to me ramble at this point, the event we had recently where we fought the clan dungeon boss? Like, everyone fought it. Like, every element they changed, every day they changed an element, and we all competed. That was pretty cool. I like that event. Something different in this game. It was the first, like, good, different thing I've seen in a long time. I think they're celebrating the 3rd anniversary of this game this week or next week. And I think from what I've seen, they had it on their Facebook page, but it wasn't like anything too interesting. Last year's was phenomenal. I mean, it was great. You know, like the choices. Do you want, you know, a choice of a dragon? And you know, they gave us like 5-6 options that we could pick from. And what else was there? All right, this is the last set. Yep, using up every bit of diamonds we got right here. And as well as, what was it? The mastery fodder. You get like 2 mastery fodder. I think that was last year, or that was the year before. I can't remember. But they've had some really good anniversary events. And then this year it's like, oh, we're going to give you like one thing a day for 7 days. And that's it. Oh, tell us something you like about Dragon Village M on our Facebook page, and we'll give you 500 diamonds. Oh boy, 500 diamonds. I can get that for doing my dailies. Thanks. Like, I get that in almost a day, so you're not doing me any favors by sending me 500 diamonds so I can comment on your Facebook page. And yeah, and then the items they were sending out every day, like, it was just like real piddly. Oh, we got another triple. We did get another triple on that last set. I'm so glad we pushed for it, even if it's something trash. It's something trash. Earth Hades. Oh, garbage dragon. Nowadays it's garbage. It used to be good a long time ago. You know, talking about this game being 3 years old, and yeah, maybe 3 years ago it was a good dragon. Now it's pretty trash. But hey, we got the 4th, so, I mean, it mathematically worked out. We got 4 dragons and 60,000 diamonds. Oh my god, we did get a... Oh, we got a double triple. Holy crap. And it's a light type. That's nuts. That is awesome. Wow, what an ending to that. Oh, I was talking so much crap. Oh, that is sweet. One more egg here. Yeah. No, but wow. I said this could be the video. 3 years, almost 3 years of playing this game, and we've only ever had it happen once. Now it's happened twice. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so we pulled 2 light darkness. That's great. That's definitely kind of a sign that we should definitely pull the light spirit. But I also do kind of need to go back and look at that light ordo as well. If not, hey, that's 3 light mastery fodders that we've managed to pull in this video. So, super cool. I hope you guys stayed to the end and watched that, because that was awesome. That was so cool. Wow. Alright. Time to go deal with this huge amount of... y'all can't see it behind my picture there, but yeah, it's a lot of dragons. 429 out of my 210 box. I need to go do... some maintenance. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel in any way you can. Just liking the video or subscribing is a huge help. And if you really want to support the channel, consider checking out my Patreon. There's a link in the description below for it. You can get access to my Discord server as well as some other cool incentives. Also, check out my official merch store. There's a link in the description below for my Teespring account. You get access to all my cool merch that I've got on there, as well as some other cool stuff, cool phone cases, that sort of thing. But like I said, any kind of support is always appreciated. Just simply liking the video can go a very long way for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.